Gaming Right Way is now live streaming. No game. Dodgers vs Cubs live 3D scoreboard and play-by-play with Billy Wright.
All right, we are back. This is Gaming the Right Way, and this is going to be the Dodgers against the Cubs. The little wheel I spin, and this is what came out. Just to let you guys know that I actually spun the wheel. Oh, well, actually, my wheel is not. It's not there. My bad. I had to reboot the system because you know how things happen. But that was the one that came out, and what we'll do is get the lineups, give all that information, and then we'll go and check about these trades that happened today. I know my team, the Mets, unloaded a lot of players. The Cubs got a couple of them, and we'll check that out. So right now, let's get the lineups for the game. So, of course, I still believe the big winner was the Scoreboard trade, but you guys let me know what you think. All right, so we'll check some scores also later. We'll do the poll. I have a poll. Who will win this this series? We'll do that in the fourth inning. So starting batting first for the Dodgers will be Shohei Ohtani, DHing of course. Then Andy Podges. Then Tommy Edman. And of course, you know, Freddie Freeman playing first. You got the Mookie Betts. He's at short. You got, of course, the former Cub, Kyle Tucker. You got Teoscar Hernandez. And you got Tiki Hernandez, just back from the IL. And catching Eliezer Alfonso. And pitching for the Dodgers will be Justin Robleski. He's in 18 games, 11-2, 2.88, a 112.2 innings pitched, 87 strikeouts, and a whip of 102. And then you got for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong, Seiya Suzuki, Alec Bregman, Carson Kelly catching, Michael Busch, first base, Nico Horner, second base, Pedro Ramirez, third base. You got Dansby Swanson, shortstop, and left field, Kevin Alcantara. And pitching for the Cubs tonight will be Matthew Boyd. In 12 games, he's 6-1, a 3.41 ERA, 66 innings pitched, 60 strikeouts, and a 1.20 whip. And of course, we'll get the umpires. Home plate is Chris Siegel. First base is Laz Diaz. Second base is Eric Bacchus, and Brian Onora is the third base umpire. And there you go. So, like I said, I mean, what do you guys? I mean, you know, it's a big. It was a lot of people moved today. It really was. I mean, like I said, the Cubs are going to be getting two. I think it's two of the New York Mets. I think it's Holmes and Taylor, which I thought was, like I said, once Taylor started coming on in his hitting, he was going to be trade bait. So that's and then of course Holmes, he came off the IL, and the Mets weren't going to start him, so I knew right away he's going to get traded. So those are the two right there, and of course they got. One of the most anticipated days hold on, that wasn't supposed to happen. They're not supposed to speak to me. Anyway, we'll go over that. See what you guys think. What was the best trade? Who got the best deal? I mean, what about the Red Sox swinging a big blockbuster trade for their Orioles number 1 pick from 2019, Adley Rutschman? That was a big swing right there. And of course, the Phillies getting up. What's his name? The best hitting, I think. You know, he's won 3 batting titles. I always forget that guy's name. And of course, I can't find it now because the trading thing is off. They won't show you anymore. It's like, once that trade thing's over, that's it. You're not going to show me no more. Arai. That's his name. Arai, right? Arai. And then they picked up also a Met. So anyway, we're talking about this, and I forgot to put the 3D up. My bad. And it's Shohei Ohtani. His first pitch is coming, and that's going to be a strike call. Oh, here we go again. Get this out of my way. I don't need this. So, yeah, we'll go over it. You guys let me know what you think. 0-1 count to Ohtani. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be a bloop into left field. It's going to be a hit already. So right away, there's a man on base for the Dodgers. Hold on, I gotta get this right. Make sure you can see it right. There we go. So already, Ohtani's on first. Oh, that's broken. It's going to be Podges. He takes a swing and it's fouled off. He's batting .270, 18 homers and 74 RBIs. So, yeah. All right. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Podges. And that's going to be a base hit. That's going to be into right field, and that's going to be a first and second for the Dodgers. Just like that. Just getting us going here, and they got 2 men on base already, the Dodgers. They're not playing. So we got Edman coming up, and he's batting .302, and he takes the first pitch, and that's going to be, that's going to go. That's a 3-run jack. That is gone just like that. 3 runs on a 3-run home run by Tommy Edman. And the Dodgers take a 3-0 lead. Oh my goodness, we didn't even sit down. People didn't just sit down in their seats, and next thing you know, a 3-run home run. It must have been like 4 pitches. He's thrown so he's thrown 6 pitches and gave up 3 runs already, just like that. Wow. All right, well, here comes Freeman. He's batting .310. He takes a strike, 0-1. 15 home runs and 54 RBIs. That was a tough one right there for the Cub fans. Seeing that already. And that's going to be a 0-2 count, so don't play favorites here. We have, I don't, like I said, I do the game. My Mets are not playing today, so. No. Sorry, guys, that's the wrong one. They moved my stuff around. And that's going to be that might be a base hit. That's going to be an infield hit. Wow. So the pitcher, I think he tipped it. Second baseman. So far, let's see what happens. No, actually, it was a little bit of a little squibber to second, and the flip, and Freeman beat it out. So right away, there's 4 hits and 3 runs and no outs. And here comes Mookie Betts, and now they just had to have the pitching coach come out to settle them down because unbelievable what's going on here. Crazy, right? Just starting out, he's only thrown 8 pitches, and 8 pitches have given 4 runs, 3 runs, and a man on first. And that's gonna Mookie Betts, 229 average. First pitch swung on and fouled back. 13 homers and 36 RBIs. Cubs got a couple of guys. I just can't. I'm trying to read what they said here, but that pitch is swung on, and that might be their first out. Right to right field. Score that. That's an out. All right, we got an out there.
Hello, LOL.
We got, how you doing? And we got that's an out. We got one fly ball to right field. That was the first out of the game. It seems like it's dark in my room, but yet the lights are on. I don't get it. Anyway, Tucker's up 237 batting average. And that pitch is swung on. That's hit out to right field, and that's going to be playable. So two outs after the pitching coach come out. 2 fly balls to right field, 2 outs, 2 quick ones. And it only pitched, like I said, he's only thrown 11 pitches, but he's given up 3 runs and 4 hits. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez batting .255, 10 home runs and 40 RBIs. And that's going to be a fly ball. And that's going to be in. Oh, wait, he missed. Okay, he got it. Back to a little bit of a misjudge. But the left fielder makes the catch, and that'll be retiring the side. But the Dodgers score 3 runs on a 3-run home run by Tommy Edman. It's now 3-0 going to the bottom of the first. Cubs will be coming up. So 3 runs on 4 hits. And 1 left on. Crazy. We got it going now. All right. Just want to make sure it's working right, guys, because I like to know when people come in, and then I can talk to them if they start talking. So there we go. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. All right. So I'm learning this chat, double chat, I guess you want to call it. But what a start. Not a good start for the Cubs. Great start for the Dodgers, of course. So we'll get the scores. There's the games going on right now. Yankees, Phillies. I think there's only a couple of games tonight, so. But when I did my spin, this was the spin that came out. I did the Dodgers yesterday night on Sunday night baseball, and the Boston Red Sox. Boston swept them. So we got Pete Crow Armstrong, and that's a strike call to Pete Crow Armstrong from Roboliski. Crow Armstrong's batting .282. Next pitch is going to be another strike. It's going to be 0-2 count right now. Oh, 2 pitch. Make sure this is coming out right. Did I? Okay. 0-2 on Pete Crow. That's going to be a ball. Well, this is it, guys. Going forward, no more. That's a ball. No more trades unless there's like a waiver or something like that. But this is what the teams are going with to get to that playoffs. So everybody made their deals that they could. Like I said, some were outstanding. And that's going to be a base hit for Pete Crow Armstrong. So right away, they got their base hit. Start their stuff going off. Into right field. Pete Crow is a dangerous. He can steal, of course. Here comes Seiya Suzuki. A 20-game on base streak. In that time, he has 5 home runs and 19 RBIs. First pitch is a strike call. Oh and 1. That's going to be a low pitch, 1-1. See, good teams like this, 3-0 is not, you know what I'm saying? You can come back from it, good teams. Bad teams, forget about it. Oh, there goes a pitch, and that could go. There it goes. Home run. It's now 3-2. I just said it. What just happened there? What just happened there? A 2-run home run by Suzuki. That's a 21-game on base streak, and that's a 6 home run and 2 RBI streak added. We're only in the first inning, and there's 5 runs scored already. What a game! Sometimes I pick some good games with that, with the spin. Anyway, I just said that this game is not done with 2 good teams. It's Bregman coming up. He took a strike, 0-1. And 1-1 count now. That's going to be a ball, 2-1. Crazy. Ball is jumping out of the park. And that's going to be a ball, 3-1. So both starters will get a little shake-up over here. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. We got a 3-2 count. Three and two. Next pitch is going to be a strikeout. First strikeout. First out, actually, too. Strikeout looking. It's going to bring up Kelly. Carson Kelly. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a inside for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 1-1. So I think the new team, the new guy, that's going to be a strike. That's going to be a 1-2. Did he challenge it or? No, okay. So 1-2 count. Some of the trades, well, I know the Yankees, they got their first baseman. He's playing tonight, so we'll check everything. But some of them are already at their team already. Like last night when I was doing the Dodger game, Scoreboard was right there. He was right there. Came, he got his uniform. He had his nice hoodie uniform. Like he's fit right in with the Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be a 2-2 count. Well, Robolinski's going to throw his 20th pitch of the first inning already. And that's going to be fouled out of play. 2-2. Now he's got 6 home runs and 37 RBIs in 83 games this season. They finally get to show me the batting average. Pitch is up, and that's going to be foul back. Still 2-2. This could be a slugfest. This could be a lot of home runs in this game. This place is packed. The Cubs, they could taste, the playoffs. The fans. That's going to be a ground ball foul. Every seat looks like it's somebody sitting with the person. You know what I'm saying? Doubling up. Oh, there he is. This is an 8. Hey, Woody. This is an 8-pitch sequence right now. Going to be 9. Thank you, Woody. That's a pitch fouled off. That's another pitch. So right away, yeah, Woody is my buddy, and he basically makes sure I say the right things, or when I have the jokes going. That's going to be still a foul ball. This is like the 12th pitch coming up. Kelly, even though he may not get a hit, he's making this pitch count go up. And like you say, you want to get the starter out as fast as you can. I love the color of his glove. And that pitch is swung on, but that's going to be a center fielder making the catch. Second out. I love the color of that glove, like a baby blue or something. 2 outs. It's going to bring up Michael Busch. I like it. And that's going to be first pitch. Is going to be a ball. He's batting .241. 13 homers and 60 RBIs in 111 games. And that pitch is swung on, and that's probably going to dunk. Nope, it's not. It's going to be right to the center fielder, and that's going to be the end of the inning right there. Oh, I got it. I did it right. Okay. But the Cubs come back with a 2-run Suzuki home run. It's now 3-2 going to the top of the second. Dodgers. So they both had the yips, and they both give up home runs. Go for balls, may we say. So they got 2 runs on 2 hits and none left. All right. So coming up for the Dodgers, my God, it seems so dark, but I have a light on. Maybe it's me, I'm blind. It's going to be Kiki, right? Should be Kiki Hernandez, right? Yeah, Kiki Hernandez and Alfonso, and then Ohtani again. Oh boy, you don't want Ohtani twice in, especially back-to-back. So let's check some scores. And we'll see if there's anybody that is new to there's not that many games, like I said, but they are here. So the Pirates are taking on the Brewers. And bottom of the third, the Pirates are 3, the Brewers are nothing. And Spencer Horowitz got his base-clearing double to get those runs. The Giants at Texas. I heard that. I didn't even know that they were people were asking about DeGrom, but he said to the Texas Rangers he feels good at home there, so he didn't waive it. He said no. So he didn't go anywhere, which I didn't know if he was going anywhere, but he did not. He refused, so he's still a Texas Ranger. So we're back in the game already, and it's Kiki Hernandez. And like I said, he came off the IL yesterday, I believe, because he was in the game late in the game. 385 batting average. Takes the strike, 0-1. Next pitch is going to be swung on, and that ball is going to be fouled off, and that's going to be a 0-2 count. That's going to be a ball. So 1 and 2. So with the new with the adding of the new players for the Cubs, we'll just break it down like that. They're going to get, like I said, they're going to get 2 ex-Mets, which I know, I know about them because they're my team. Holmes, I mean, unfortunately, that ground ball right there is going to be right to Bet, not to Betts. I'm sorry, that's not Betts. That's going to be an out, 6-3. So put out. So what I was trying to say is that Taylor, he just came off the IL a couple weeks ago, and he started blasting home runs, and he started getting hit. So that's why he got on the trade. They took both him and I lost the train of thought. Hold on 1 second. It happens sometimes. It's a 1-0 count, and that's who? Boyd? Who's this? Oh no, that's not Boyd. That's Alfonso. Oh my God. See what happens when you get losing your train of thought? So it's a 1-1 count to Alfonso. Next pitch is a ball. I'll get it. Holmes. See, I got it. That's 20 pitches for Boyd right now. It's a 2-1 count. So Holmes was pitching really good until he got injured with the Mets. So, but you figure right away if they're going to clean house. And that's a ground ball to second base over to first. That's going to be 2 quick ones. Score that a 4-3 put out. So yeah, but like I said, now you got these. Now you got Taylor. This guy can play the outfield like it's nobody's business. For the years that he played for the Mets, he was making sensation. He should have gotten a Golden Glove, but unfortunately, he did not. Ohtani, he singled and run scored first time up. And you know what I'm saying? So where are you going to put these? Now, Taylor, I think Taylor is is he a left-hander? I got to check that. I forgot. And that's a strike to Ohtani. What I'm trying to say is that, you got Conforto you got other guys that, what are you going to do with that? They sent people down already, but that's going to be a swinging strike 2. I'll check it out. I'll have to look. But Holmes will fit right into their rotation. And then, of course, they got somebody else from other team. So they did, see what happens. 1-2 count, ball. And, of course, the Dodgers get Scoreboard, and he'll probably pitch on tomorrow or Wednesday, I guess they said. Who knows? We'll see. And that pitch is swung on, and that's going to make Duncan. Oh, he tried to get it, Horner. It's going to be a base hit. Nice try by Horner. But that's going to be a base hit, a second hit for Ohtani. It just got over the glove of Horner. He dove back, his back towards the ball. That would have been a great catch. He would have made that. So another hit for Ohtani. And it's going to bring up Podges, who got a single his first time up. They're going to throw to first, and that's going to be he's going to be safe at first, so that's going to be a 1 disengagement. You get 2. If you don't get him on the third try, that's called a balk, and that actually happened yesterday in the game that I did earlier, the Mets. It actually happened. They balked them over. I've never seen it in all the games that I've done. And I've done, let's see, I've done over 56 Met games, and this will be my, I wrote it down, 42nd MLB game. And I've never seen it until yesterday morning, afternoon's game. We got a 0-1 count on Podges, and that's a 1-1 count now. So I guess it's worth the wait when you have to wait so long for it, because they kept saying you get the base, but they don't get him. He balked when you do that. He's had 28 pitches, one count. He throws to first. He says safe. Whoa, I don't know. Councils might check that. He is checking it. Let's see if they're gonna. Let's see. He might have got him, guys. Let's see. Council's waiting. Can't wait too long. You can't wait too long. They're gonna say you can't do that. Yes, they're gonna challenge. I figured they could put the headset on. I mean, it looked like it was an out. I mean, it looked like Shohei dove back and they got him on the back. But we'll see. If not, that's going to be the second disengagement. So the next time they get him. I mean, it looked like, let me see, the hand. Oh, yeah, he's out. I'm saying out, boys and girls. Out, out, out. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying out. I think, is that the chief? Who is he? Did I say he was the chief? He's out. They would take too long for this. That's out. He's definitely out, guys. Definitely. He's out. I'm telling you, he's out. And when they did that, this is what the umpire is going to get, because it was out. He was definitely out, guys. When they make bad calls and when there's problems in the field and when somebody hits himself with the ball, things like that. Watch, here it comes. How long is it taking? Why? Why does it take so long in New York? They got the biggest screens in the world. He's out. Shohei, go by. Because it's Shohei Ohtani, you're going to say he's safe? Don't play favorites, please. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's bad enough that they rule the roost with the biggest trades every time. He's out. I'm telling you, he's out, guys. Come on, give her the out call. Yep. He's out. I told you. Watch this. That's it for the umpire, because he made the mistake. I knew he was out. So that's an out, and that's the inning. So picked off at first base, Shohei Ohtani. So no runs, one hit, and none left on. And now we're going to the bottom. Bottom of the second. Still 3-2, Dodgers. Coming up is Horner, Ramirez, and Swanson for the Cubs. So let's go back to the scoreboard, because I just saw something that was like, what? Okay. So the Cardinals are playing the Yankees, and the Cardinals are winning 6-0. And Alec Burleson had a 2-run home run in his 16th. So then, okay, that was it. Wait a minute. Oh, Burleson has 2 home runs. Okay, I was going to say he got the first one off of Schutler, and then in the 4th inning he got it off of Hill. So Burleson had his 16th and 17th home run. And that's where we stand, 6-0, bottom of the 4th. And like I did say before, for the Yankees, newly acquired Luis Garcia Jr. is in the game from the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. So there you go. And the Blue Jays against the Astros, it's 1-0 Blue Jays. And that's in the middle of the second. A home run by Alejandro Kirk, his 4th home run. Rays at Rockies just warming up. And later on, it'll be the Padres at D-backs, and that is everything. Phillies and Nationals, I forgot that, I'm sorry. Nationals 3-0. They've had 2 home runs off of, well, got to get back to the game. That's going to be a fly ball right to the left fielder. See how fast this game's coming back? My God. So that's 1 out. That was Horner. Flew out. It's going to bring up Ramirez. So we'll get back to that. That's going to be a strike call to Ramirez. He's batting .309. He's going to throw his 30th pitch, Roboliski. And it's only the bottom of the second. So, and there's the 30th pitch. And that's going to be a ball. 1-1. Yeah, 1-1. 1-1 count. Ground ball. That's going to be right to shortstop. Betts gets it over to first. Score that, a 4-3 put out. There's 2 quick ones right there. Brings up. Okay, so they got Kevin Gausman from the Blue Jays, Braxton Garrett from the Marlins, Zephyr Zahn from the Angels, and why did they take it off the screen? And of course, you know they got the 2 Mets, Holmes and Taylor, that I know. That's the only 2 I know. And Swanson's batting .210, a 1-0 count to him. So they did pretty good, the Cubs, I think. And that's a strike. 1-1. When you get Holmes, I mean, you know, he may not be the big cheese in the pitcher's area, but he did pretty good for the Mets before he got, like I said, the IL. I had nothing against him. I wish we could have kept him, but you know what are you gonna do? And they got Kevin Gausman. Most people were telling me in the chat that they wanted Kevin Gausman for their team. I know the Boston Red Sox, my man Salty, I think Tampa Bay, a lot of guys were looking for him. Houston, Milwaukee. So it's a timeout. So here it is, Clay Holmes. 2-time All-Star. He's made saves, 74 career saves, a 2.39 ERA, 45 strikeouts, a 33-year-old right-hander with Tyrone Taylor from the Mets. So, hey, listen. I wish him all the best. There's going to be more Mets that I can look at when they're not Mets anymore. And then Ryan Zephyr, he was acquired from the Angels. So, wow, they got the control of this guy till 2030. Wow. He's under the team control till 2030, man. Swung on by Swanson, and that's going to go foul. Still 2-2. So it's good to be. I mean, when you have your manager has all these different weapons to use, it's better that way for a team that has a playoff. They're hopeful, and they're in the playoff. They are a wild card, so you just got to keep that going. And of course, the Dodgers, they're going to win their division, and that's going to be a ball. All right. I was just making sure they walked him because he was looking like, did they walk me? That's the first walk given up by Roboliski. And Alcantara is in the game. So they got rid of Moses Ballesteros. Where did Moses Ballesteros go to? Anyway, 0-1 count. He's batting .200. No home runs, 3 RBIs in only 19 games. And that's going to be his 40th pitch coming up right now in the game. And that's going to be swung on. And that could go. It's foul. Did it go foul? Nice catch by the fan way out there. Sitting on a park bench. No, I guess he was sitting on a bench over there. Very nice play. 0-1 count. Actually, this will be the 40th pitch coming up. 0-1 count. And that's going to be the 40th pitch, 1-1. So Woboliski will not be there probably by the 5th inning unless he gets really, gets quick outs. I'm telling you, man, when I do a Cub game, and I've done a couple, this place is packed. And then they go across the street and then you show you those apartment buildings that made their, they. Oh my goodness! I think the kid took one out of here. That's gone. Wow. Is that his first major league home run? I think it is. I think it is. I'm not sure, but I think it is. Did I call the first home run first home run this season? Okay, Kevin Alcantara. It's a 2-run shot. It's now Cubs 4-3. Man, he blasted that into, I think it was like left center. I tell you, it's one of those games today. Home runs are going. It's going to bring up PCA, who singled his first time up. He's swinging and fouls it off. Nice. So just like that, this game is changed over. That's swung on, and that's fouled off. So 0-2 count on PCA. I mean, the kid just hit a home run right when his general manager is in the broadcast booth. Gives him a plus right there, don't you think? 0-2 to Pete Crow Armstrong. Swung on and he struck him out. Hit both sides of the fence on that. I think that's the second strikeout. Oh, did he get a strikeout yet? No, yeah, he did. Okay, so the second strikeout for Robolewski. He's going to bring up Suzuki, who got. That's the end. That's the inning. That's right. I'm sorry. The inning's over. Wow. Okay. Inning's over. My bad. So we get a 2-run home run by Alcantara. It is now the Cubs 4-3 going into the top of the third. Dodgers trail. So we got two runs on one hit and none left on. Coming up for the Dodgers will be Podges, Edman, and Freeman. Yeah. Crazy. Pirates 4. Brewers nothing. Bottom of the fourth. Giants now lead 2-0 over the Rangers. Bottom of the second. And a change in the... Wow, this is a change in the Philly game. The Phillies now lead, bottom of the seventh, 4-3 over the Washington Nationals. A home run by Hill for the Phillies, his ninth. It's now 4-3, bottom of the seventh, Phillies. And the Phillies, like I said, will be waiting on Luis Ariz. And I think they're going to move. I think Harper's going back to the outfield. So let's go back to the game. And it's Podges who singled his first time up and scored a run. And it's an 0-1 foul ball. And Boyd's about to throw his 30th pitch of the game. So his is actually okay, 30 and 30, 3 and 30, you know. Oh, 1 pitch. Outside. 30th pitch right there. It's 1-1. Pitch is thrown, and that's going to be a foul ball. So it's a 1-2 count. Everything's sticking. Next pitch is going to be swung on and fouled off. Still 1-2. We've had 3 home runs in the first 2 innings, really. 2 by the Dodgers and 1 by the Dodgers and 2 by the Cubs. 2-2 count. Swung on, and that's foul right down the first base line. Tomorrow I'll be doing the spin also because really I only want to watch the Mets pitchers pitch, the young kids. That's going to be a foul ball and play by the first baseman, and that's going to be an out. So yeah, the only time I'll do my Mets now is when their rookie pitchers are pitching. And tomorrow is Mania, so I don't need to see that. So I'm going to have to spin the wheel tonight and see what happens. So that's 1 out. And here comes Edman, who has the 3-run home run for the Dodgers. And that's a strike call. 0-1.
What up, Wyalls?
What up, Salty? 1-1. What a deal you got, man. Woo! What do you think about that, man? Are you happy? 2-1 count. Number one pick from the Baltimore Orioles in 2019, and you got him now. And I don't really think he gave up the lot, or, you know. It's a 2-2 count. Let me know. You tell me, buddy. 2-2 count, and it's going to be his 40th pitch thrown. So I don't think both pitches will be there.
Dude, we gave up the house to get it, and he is on IL. Goodness.
Yeah, I know. But it's strike. But that's a strikeout. I mean, you guys needed catching. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it looks like when he's not injured, that's a tough thing with catchers. You know, catchers. You know, like I said, I got one. You know, my catcher. He gets injured and then it takes a long time to get back in there.
TBD, but happy yes. At least they are going for it, and Yanks Rays didn't get him, so yeah, I am good.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So that was a strikeout, and it's a ground ball right to second, and throw to first, and that's going to be an easy 3 outs.
He is solid when healthy.
Yes, exactly. Solid when healthy. Right, exactly. But that's the thing. You got to keep him healthy. That was 4-3 put out. So no runs, no hits, none left. We go to the bottom of the third. Cubs 4, Dodgers 3. I mean, we gave up the farming, which I knew the Mets were going to do. You know, they did that, you know, and they gave everybody their little, here you go, here's a piece, here's a piece, here's a piece. So I knew that was happening. But did we get anything back in return? I don't know, because it's the luck of the draw. You got a crapshoot. We don't know. They said that the Cubs gave us a prospect that was in the 100 prospect. Like, I don't know. But that, you know what I'm saying? Come on. The Mets didn't make any. I knew they weren't going to make, they were going to be sellers. So I knew they were going to get. I told you, Taylor was going. I said Holmes was probably going. I said every single name except Lindor, because I think he wasn't going to go, because I know that guy probably wants to still try to control the Mets whole thing. He wants to, he wants to be the leader of the group. So I knew Lindor wasn't going.
It's hard to complain after years of them not doing much at the deadline, and we kept our number 1 prospect, Arias, and the left RP is nice as well.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. I think you guys had a good deal right there. I think that I had no. I really don't understand what did Baltimore do, because I was like, When I looked at it, I was like, Rushman? Prospect, number one, he was the number one pick in 2019, and now that he's not, no, now it's like, bye-bye. 2026, we don't need you anymore. But there's a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff going on today. So, all right. So here comes Suzuki. He hit a 2-run home run his last time up, and he takes a strike. We're in the bottom of the third. So once the bottom of the third's over, we'll go to the poll. See who will win this series. So we'll see. We'll see what you guys think. Who will win this series? Both teams are, it's an 0-2 count, and that's going to be a fly ball right to center field. That's going to be an easy out. One gone. It's going to bring up Bregman, who struck out looking his first time up. I mean, look at I'm shocked that the Phillies got awry. The Phillies got him. Then he took what's his name from the Mets also. He took from the Mets. I forgot his name.
And Yanks are losing currently, so yeah, good day.
Yeah, and you know what? They got their first baseman playing today from the Nationals, and he's playing today's game. I was keeping an eye on that. That pitch is swung on, and that's gonna go into the gap, and he's gonna be on a double. That's gonna be a double for Bregman. So yeah, I mean, well, we'll see what happens with these trades. We'll see what happens. Who gets better and who doesn't. It's always that you think you're making a good deal, and then see what happens. It all depends on the player. And if in your management, you can't hit for the player. You can't pitch for the player. So 50 pitches thrown by Robolowski in the third. Kelly's 0 for 1 with a fly out. That's a strike call. So, yeah, we'll see. Some teams might be really good, and, they might get really good now. Oh, we're getting a little bit of a. It figures you get a little bit of problem with the service here, because they don't want you to get a good quality game in. So I don't know what happened on this. Did he hit a home run? See, I didn't even get a call on that because it went around, and then he just crushed a home run right now. A 2-run home run by Kelly. See, that's not right. They can't be doing that. Takes away my call, everything. So that's another home run given up by Robolowski. That's the third home run by the Cubs. It's now 6.
This man will be missed.
Yeah, Gosman, yeah. And that's the third home run given up. And Michael Busch, who flew out his first time up, is up. He's got a 0-2 count on him already. And he fouls it off. So the Cubs have the long ball on today. They're like, you know what? Dodgers scored 3. They come back and get 6. That's going to be a strikeout swinging. All right. Strike him out. And that's going to be Miko Horner, who flew out his first time up. That's going to be a ball upstairs. Yeah, bah, Mac. Yeah. Did you? I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, I don't know. Did Toronto? Did that's gonna be his 2-0 count? Is his 60th pitch coming up? Is Toronto selling? Is Toronto thinking they're done this season? I would say that's gonna be a ball. You know, some, like I said, some think they can and some think they can't, and I don't know. That's a strike, and he's gonna challenge that Horner. It's a 3-1 count. So first challenge by the Cubs, and that's gonna be a ball. And you know what? The umpire made a mistake, and there you go. First mistake by the ump. That's a walk, guys. I'm walking here. I'm walking here. So a strike turns into a walk. That's his second walk given up, and it's going to be Ramirez, who grounded out his first time up. 2 outs. Bottom of the third, it's 6-3 Cubs. There's been 4 home runs in the game and 9 runs. And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. And then again, I'm getting a interference on there. What is it? I don't know. They better take care of this wires and stuff that they supposed to put this fast connection that I'm supposed to get. And that's going to be a base hit into right field, and it's going to be first and second. The Cubs are not done. They say, "You got Scooble? We got these guys, and we got Holmes, you know." So it's first and second, and it's going to be Swanson, who walked his first time up. So Bomac, you didn't like it, right? You didn't get anybody good for. Did you get any trades that went down for you, or were you sellers like the Mets and the Giants and the Rockies and whoever else it was not? Yeah, that's an 0-1 count on Swanson. That pitch is swung on. That's going to be right to third. He's going to take it by himself, and that's going to be the inning. That's going to be unassisted out. But, of course, the Cubs get 2 more on a 2-run home run by Kelly. It's now 6-3. We're going to go to the 4th inning. So let me just put this here. Hold on. Get everything ready. So there was 1, 2. So 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 left on. So coming up in the 4th inning for the Dodgers will be Betts, Tucker, and Teoscar Hernandez. So let's check the polls. Now I put a poll up saying who will win this series, and we'll see what happens. What we got here? Let's see what we got. All right, we got 9 votes, which is okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate the votes. We have the Dodgers at 78%, and the Cubs at 22%. Well, right now, this is only the first game. So right now, of course, the Cubs got it 6-3, but the series is not over, so you'll see. We'll see what happens at the end of this poll. See who you think will win the. We'll do that on. We'll do it again in the 8th inning. So check it again. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit of a interference on this, and I need to get a good connection here because I don't need, bad connections. Anyway, let's try another one. That's what you got to do. You got to keep going to a different connection. All right, so let's see. Oh, it'd be nice if you give me a connection. Come on, don't do this to me. We're all having these problems. I was checking earlier. One of the guys who were on earlier, he's having the same problem. It skipped his thing too. Oh, here we go. So Betts is up, right? Flew out his first time up. He's got a 1-2 count already on him. I didn't even get a chance to even say anything. 1-2 count on Betts. No, it's spinning again, guys. Spinning again. That's going to be a foul ball. Still 1-2. I still think there's more scoring in this game. I don't think this game is going to be a 6-3. So we'll see. Oh boy, this thing keeps spinning. So I keep, every time it's going to be a fly ball, right field, and that's going to be an out. So every time it spins, I get pushed back from, it's bad enough the 3Ds ahead, but now it's even ahead because every time I keep getting slowed down by this horrible what's going on this year. So it's that was an out. Okay, fly out. Hey, you better call Sal, guys, and he's a Cub fan. See him right there, right in the first row with his Cub hat and his Cub jersey, Cub shirt on. Here comes Tucker. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. Boy, what do we have to do? What do we have to do to get something correct in this? What do we have to do? Come on. It's a 3-1 count. Look at that. 3-1 count. I got a 3-1 count now. Now I got a hit with not hit. You got 3-2 now. I pushed the thing, and next thing I know, I'm probably on track right now. Perfect. Oh my God! You press the button. Next thing you know, the guy's got 3 up bat, 3 pitches are thrown already. Here's a 3-2 count inside, and he's gonna be walked. That's a walk given up. And that's his first walk given up, Boyd. Here comes Teoscar Hernandez, who grounded out his first time up. Maybe I got a good connection now. Hopefully. Comes the pitch from Boyd. Up. Oh, high strike. 0-1. Pitch swung on and fouled back. That's going to be an 0-2 count. Next pitch is out a low, actually. It's a 1-2. One-two pitch. Oh boy, that bounced up. No, it didn't hit him. So it's a 2-2 count now.
What's up, buddy? Crazy day, huh?
Yeah, what's up, Gator?
Hope you are well.
Hope you are too. I'm doing good, man. So, I told you that the Mets were gonna clear house, and I was okay with it. I'm okay with it. Like I said, you know, I hope those guys that left the team. Oh wow, how do you do that? That's the second time I saw an umpire when the pitcher was about to throw, give the guy a timeout. He's about to throw the ball. Come on. 2-2 count. He almost Boyd almost fell off the mound. He had to stop his
How do
arm.
you feel about it? Is it what you expected from the Mets?
I did expect it. I called it. I called all those names, and I also called Lindor, but he wasn't going anywhere. They're not going to give up on Lindor. No matter what Lindor was saying or whatever was going on, no way. I knew that everybody was going. I said it yesterday. Everybody that should have went actually went. That's going to be a base hit into center field. Dodgers won't go away, and I know they won't go away. They're not going to go away. They're the Dodgers. We got first and second, and we got one out, and it's going to bring up Kiki Hernandez is coming up. So Gator, do you know when Peralta's pitching? Because I'll do that game. I said when Peralta pitches that game. Again, I got the spin. Oh my God, I thought I had a good one. Now I get the spin again. What is going on? Ah. What's going on out here? What are they doing? Okay. Hernandez, like I said, is 0 for 1. Runners on first and second, one out. The pitch is swung on and fouled back. He's got the tying run at the plate.
Yup, he will start tomorrow.
All right, well, that's it. That's the game tomorrow. So no spinning. I'm going to do that game. I said that yesterday that once I find out about Peralta pitching for the Rays, I'm going to do that game. So tomorrow night, Gator and everybody else, I'll have it up there for the Rays game.
Tomorrow night late the game is because it's in Colorado.
Well, I'll still do it. I might do 2. We'll see. And that pitch is popped up. Oh, he was waved off, and the right fielder makes the catch. And that's going to be 2 outs. Two outs. Hey, listen, Gator, I just came off of 8 games over the weekend. What, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. Since Thursday, I had 8 games, so what's another game? Extra game tomorrow. So that's 2 outs. And here comes Alfonso, who grounded out his first time up, and that's going to be a base hit into center field.
You are the man, LOL.
Thanks, man. And that's going to be a base hit, and there's a run score. It's going to be 6-4. Wait a minute, did they score 2? No, 1, right? Yeah, 6-4. Base hit and RBI by Alfonso. Yeah, see, I knew this game was not going to be no 6-3. Dodgers don't give up. And here he comes. Shohei Ohtani, who's 2 for 2 with a run scored, and he was picked off at first. We haven't seen him hit a longy ball yet. Boyd's got 60 pitches now in the 4th. These guys are not going to be around for long, these 2 pitchers that are pitching tonight. And that's going to be a foul ball. This is one of those games, guys, that can go for a while. Go ahead run at the plate. Shohei Ohtani, 0-1 count. Pitch is thrown, and he swings at it, and that's going to probably go again, a blooper. Nope. Crow Armstrong gets in there and makes the catch. I thought for sure that might drop, but Crow Armstrong gets there, and that'll retire the side. So
I was at work trying to keep up with all the trades today. Lots of moves just when you thought it was gonna be a slow deadline.
Exactly, yeah. Every time you look, there was something going on. So the Dodgers get one and make it 6-4, and we're going to the bottom of the fourth. Cubs winning. So we had two hits, 1 run, 2 hits, and they left 1 on, I believe, yeah. All right, there we go. Coming up for the Cubs will be Alcantara, PCA, and Suzuki. Like I said, both of these pitchers are like almost out of this game. I don't think they're going to make the 5th inning, these two guys. So we'll see. We'll see. I wonder when Scoreboard is going to pitch. Will he pitch this week? Will he pitch tomorrow or the next day for the Dodgers? Let's see. Oh wow. So Scoreboard will pitch tomorrow. That game's at 8:05. And what game is when's that other game? No.
He's pitching tomorrow.
Yeah. So I'm definitely doing the Peralta game at 8:40. So I'll have that on at 8:30. Is there anybody? No, I won't. That's the only game I'm going to do tomorrow. Because everybody else is. It's around the first game is around 6 something, and I'm not going to be able to be done by that time because you never know how long games can go. So that's the only game tomorrow. So I'll put it up there. It'll be the. We'll check. We'll check in on the Scoreboard game, of course, but the Rays at Rockies at 8:40. Peralta makes his debut. Right. All right. So Kevin Alcantara. So that was his first major league home run. So that was his first major league home run. So another call by me for the first major league home run for somebody I didn't even know. But he's up. He's up right now. And that's going to be a strike. And 66 pitches by Robolisky. All right, so there we go. We got it going. So what I'll do after this game is I'll put the, before the, you'll see it up there. So if you guys want to join. Should be a. I'm telling you right now. I think Gator. I think you're going to see a different Peralta. I just think that he was not a person or a pitcher, or a player and that's a 3-2 pitch. Look at this. It just circled to 3-2 now. I feel like I'm like in a matrix or something. All of a sudden it's 3-2. Now he just walked them. This thing is going crazy. It's just not. It's not catching up to the broadcast. That's a walk given up. That's another walk for Robolisky. I mean, how much longer are you going to go with the guy? There's nobody warming up in the bullpen. This is a 2-3 game series, right? I want to say a 3-game series with the Cubs, Dodgers and Cubs.
Rays know how to make pitchers out of nothing, so I'm sure they'll be able to fix him.
Well, I'm telling you, I just think my opinion, Gator, is that he can't play in New York. It's so tough to play in these big, especially in New York. You're in a micro. Believe me, we've had big pitchers down. We've had big pitchers there, and they failed. That came from other teams. PCA is 1 for 2, a single, strikeout, run scored. Oh my God! This is getting ridiculous. This thing keeps circling, guys.
Yeah, especially coming for Milwaukee.
Yeah. I think he's real. I'm telling you right now. I think he's gonna do real good tomorrow. and that's the way he want. I think that's what he wanted. I think he wanted to be traded out of there. And I don't know what's going on here. This thing is just, I got to find another connection because this is terrible. I cannot get this game to stay.
Hi all, please subscribe and hit the like button if you haven't already.
All right, hold on here. Thanks, Foxy. 2-2 count. That pitcher swung on the center field, but Podges makes the catch. Podges makes the catch, and Alcantara goes back to first. So we got one out. Runner on first. Foxy, say hello to Gator. Did you say hello to Salty too? Salty's being quiet back there.
Man, I can't believe Orioles actually moved Adley Rutschman, especially in the division.
I know. That was a shocker. I looked down at the thing. I'm like, wait. I said, what? Rushman? Salty said he gave up a lot, but you know what? I think that's a good move by them. That's gonna be
Hey Foxy, how are ya?
That's gonna be a pop out to Freeman. So you agree with me, right, Gator? I think that the Red Sox made a great deal. I mean, Salty thinks they gave up I don't know about their farm team, but Salty said he might have gave up too much. So, but a lot of people on the on YouTube were telling that was like, what? You couldn't believe that they did that, giving up giving up their top #1 draft pick.
Hey Foxy, eating supper.
Oh, you're eating
Red
supper?
Sox gave up a ton and they gave up their future franchise star for a reliever.
Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, who knows? I mean, you don't know. We got all these. The Mets got all these farm kids. I have no clue who these kids are. They said they got one prospect that's in the 100 from the Cubs. So I don't know who he is. He's a top 100 prospect. So when they gave up Holmes and Taylor. So anyway, it's 2-1 count on Bregman, who doubled and run scored.
Prospects are lottery tickets anyways.
Yeah.
Mayer took a turn for the worse. No longer a franchise player. Really fell out of favor. Behavior and performance.
All right, so Mayer was okay. All right. Thank you, Salty. Appreciate it. Like I said, you guys know your teams better than I do. That's a strikeout. And that's going to end the inning. So no runs. That's the first time that the Cubs didn't score. Hold on here.
Salted odd 3,394. Yeah, I heard a lot of issues internally.
So, all right. So no runs, no hits, none. One left, and no runs. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. 6-4 Cubs. And coming up for the Dodgers will be Podges, Edman, and Freeman. So let's check the scoreboard, which is not a big one tonight, like I said. But we'll check it. See what's going on, if anything else has changed in the games. The Pirates now winning 4-1 over the Brewers. Bottom of the 6th. The Giants still 3-0 over the Rangers and the 4. Actually, no, they're now 3-0. Jung-Ho Lee's solo home run is 7th for the Giants. The Nationals at Phillies. The Phillies now lead 6-3. Bryce Harper, a 2-run home run. I bet you he's happy. He's going to move back to the outfield so that Arise can go to second, and then they put Bohm at first. I think they said that. I'm not sure. Anyway, they're happy. The Cardinals now lead 6-3 I told you Alec Burleson had 2 home runs tonight, and the Yankees, Wells his 8th, and Grisham his 12th for their runs. So we're going back.
I don't like that fit in Philly. Yep, Gator, drama rama on that. He basically was an entitled type and didn't put in the work. Couldn't
Whoa!
hit, and oft injured, so they shipped him out. They must have really soured on him for RP.
What a play by the third baseman. Wait a minute, the third base. Get out here. The third baseman for the Cubs, Ramirez, makes a stab. Give him a nice gold glove on that. Oh my God, what a stab! It reminds me of like when Greg Nettles and guys like Brooks Robinson made those plays. What a play! And he gets him at first base. 5-3 put out. Tommy Edman, who has that 3-run home run and now he has a strikeout. He's 1 for 2, but what a play by the third baseman. I mean, wow. Jeez. Foul out of play. Oh, right in the dugout of off the dugout of the Cubs. Nearly almost took somebody out. They're like, hello.
And Yankees did nothing, lol.
Now, I don't know what was going on there, but and
Their
that ball's
fans are
foul.
mad, like always.
Of course they would be, yeah. Cashman thinks he did, but I don't think so. They, the people on MLB Network, they were saying that they think because there must be a long term with Judge and Stanton. But I said, wait a minute. I'm saying to myself, I said, what did they get for him? What did they get if they're not going to be, if they're long term, why aren't they replacing them? They didn't do anything. You're right. They got a first baseman. They got somebody else, a catcher, and something else or whatever. But yeah, you're right. 2-2 count on Edman. That's a ball. 3-2. And that's a strikeout. So, yeah. So I like I was saying. I mean, strikeout for.
That is what I was saying to Billy. We gave a ton, but at least the Stanks did get Roshman. SP.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Oh man, that was a good one. So, also, I was talking.
Didn't.
Yeah. The guy that came in earlier, I was trying to ask him, I'm going to have to look it up myself, but what was up with I know they gave Gosman up. They also gave up Varsho, a Gold Glover, and he went to the Astros, which Texas said that they're not going to do anything, but guess what? If Texas comes in, Varsho is going to the Houston Astros. Anyway, that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, none left. Going to the bottom of the 5th. 6-4 Cubs. I remember when Texas was telling me, Houston's going to stand pat, and all of a sudden, right before the end of the trading deadline, Varsho was leaving Blue Jays to go to Astros. Let's check that. I want to see who they gave up. So everybody made deals, so you know. Of course, they got the top 25 trades, and they're saying the top one, of course, is Tarek Skubal. Second is Adley Rutschman. If there was no Tarek Skubal trade, then Adley Rutschman trade would have took the whole thing. Third was Luis Ariz. I cannot believe he went to the Phillies. And another thing is, I can't believe that the Mets traded with the Phillies and gave up. I can't remember the pitcher. I keep forgetting his name. He just pitched yesterday too.
I thought it was going to be a real slow day.
Yeah, I did too. I really did. I really did. Okay, we're in the bottom of the fifth, and it's going to be Carson Kelly, who hit a 2-run home run his last time up. It's still
Brooks Raley.
That's it. Thank you, Gator.
A wise man once said, "Don't focus on what you gave. Focus on what you are getting."
Right. Exactly right. Exactly right. And you guys got to. I'm telling you right now, that's a good one there. That's a good one, Salty. That was the second best trade in the 25 top trades today. So Kelly, what are they doing? Showing the stance of Kelly. Kelly's 1 for 2, and that's a ground ball to second and throwing to first, and that's an out. Score that 4-3. That was, like I said, yeah, that was like the second biggest trade of the day. Could have been the first if they didn't do anything. If the if Scoreboard didn't get traded. And here comes Bush. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Robolinski is still in the game at 88 pitches, so they're trying to work him through this to get this inning in, and then they'll take him out probably. He's at 89 pitches. He's 0-1 count to Bush. He flew out and struck out. Here comes the 90th pitch, and that might go. Yep, it's going to go. It's gone. Home run. Another one. Another home run. Michael Bush just took one out.
Promotion on Scoreboard.
Michael Bush hits one out. It's now 7-4 Cubs. I could see that coming. That pitch, I could see it. It's back in. It reminds me when the wind was blowing, and they had those crazy games. But that's a home run. He can't believe it, Robolinski, and that's going to be it. And seems okay, that's one thing with Roberts. He ain't getting mad at him. He actually pat him on his back. He said, "Okay, good job," and that's it. They're going to have a change in the pitching. So that's going to be the 4th home run for the Cubs today. The funny thing is, the Dodgers started it off with a 3-run home run, and I'm like, wow, this is going to be one of those games. And all of a sudden, the Cubs just took over the home runs, 4 of them. And the game is theirs right now. But pitching change is being made. Crazy, right? But you know what? Get all those home runs today, right? Because tomorrow they face Scoreboard. We'll see what happens, right? Oh boy, wouldn't that be wouldn't that I'm telling you right now. Every major league team besides the Dodgers, of course, would have a hard. The Dodgers they'll be like, if he does so bad in his first appearance as a Dodger. Wow. All the hype, the whole year. I mean, he's been bantered. They trade like during the offseason. When the winter meetings, everybody thought he might go. Now,
Marshall gets traded to Strauss, then Tor plays them for a 3-game set, and he is in the lineup for Strauss. That's awesome. Change unis and take the field.
Is that what happened? I've seen that happen. So now so now we got Enrique Hernandez, I don't know his name. I can't say it. He's pitching for the Cubs. Dodgers, I'm sorry, Dodgers. Henriquez. I don't know what that means. He's pitching, and now all of a sudden he's got a problem with his pitch com thing, and now we got to wait for that. So
Jose Caballero did that last year, literally changed dugouts mid-game.
yeah. So are we? I need to check this. I was gonna ask. I asked that. I think the guy who came in
Yeah,
here.
doesn't happen a lot or write off, but yes, Varsho CF isn't for the straws.
Yeah, I figured that would be the case. Yeah, I figured he'd be ready. Yeah, and Miles Straw makes a leaping catch. They said.
LOL. Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah, I've seen it before. I mean, it's happened. They're still waiting for the. They're waiting for the pitch com to work. I don't know what's going on, but they're finally getting it. It's finally getting to work. Okay, so everything's off tonight. Everything's not working right. The broadcast, the pitch com, they didn't have the the ABS working right in the other game. Crazy. So it's Miko Horner has got a strike on him. He's 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. He's got 0 for 1 with a walk also. So yeah, I was trying to find out what and that's going to be a swinging strike. 0-2. Oh, 2 count. Oh, he swung on and missed. That's the first strikeout for Henriquez. Wait, Horner's thinking he didn't strike out. I don't know what's going on there, but he struck out. He thought he foul tipped it, but nope. Strikeout. Oh, that's a strikeout. And it's going to be Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 with a single last time up. First pitch is going to be a strike. 100 mile per hour. There you go. We got somebody with 100. Oh, Henriquez. He throws 100 and for both the four seam and a sinker, so we might see a lot of that. I didn't look before. That pitch is swung on, and that's a 99 foul out of play. It's 0-2. Oh, we got the sizzling going tonight. Got to get those sizzlers in there. There's an 0-2 count. Oh and 2. See what he does. Low. He said he checked swing at third. He said, nope. He didn't swing. 1-2. Get the sizzling cooking. See if you can notch it up. Man, oh man. They're doing a wave. I can see it from here. 1-2 count. Bam! He struck him out with a 100-mile-an-hour pitch. See that? Sizzling. And that's going to do the inning. But the Cubs add on with a solo home run by Michael Busch. It's now 7-4 Cubs. And we're going to go to the top of the 6th. Coming up from the top of the 6th for the Dodgers is Freeman, Betts, and Tucker. So that was 1 run on 1 hit and none left on. So will Boyd be still in the game? He was up there in the pitch count, but he might be still in. So let's go back to the scoreboard. See what's going on. Pirates, top of the 7th, now lead 4-3. The Brewers are coming back in that game. Anything special? No. Giants still lead the Rangers 3-0, bottom of the 5th. Cardinals still lead the Yankees 6-3, middle of the 7th. Blue Jays 3, Astros nothing. And that is at the top of the 6th. The Rays 7, the Rockies 1. Caminero, his 31st home run for the Rays. Padres and D-backs are warming up. Final score, Philadelphia beats Nationals 6-3. They come back and win the game. And that is your scoreboard. And it is still Boyd. He's at 72 pitches.
It's always fun to play in Colorado. Ball always flies.
Oh, yeah. It's fun there, right? You get your nice big averages. You get your nice home runs. You inflates everything. Ground ball from Mookie Betts to first. Mookie's going to be 0 for 3, right? 0 for 3. That's a ground ball. 4-3 put out. Brings up Tucker. He flew out and he walked. He's 0 for 1. Pitches inside for a ball. 1-0. The way Boyd's pitching, he actually settled down, and he may get to the 7th inning. That's a 1-1 count. And that's what you want. You want that. As much as you can get your pitcher, your starting pitcher, to go. Swung on and fouled out of play. So 1-2 count. Pitches are low for a ball, 2-2. I mean, did you ever see a pitcher with his buttons all the way down, like he's on the 3rd button? I mean, it's like, you know, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that on a pitcher. Weird, right? I don't know. It's a 2-2 count to Tucker. Swung on and fouled back. Well, he's going to be pitching his 80th pitch, so maybe he won't make. It's 80 pitches coming up right now. Tucker's making him work. Here comes the pitch. That's going to go over the head of the right fielder. Suzuki gets it off the ivory.
Button up, bro, kids today.
Oh my God! He gets him. What a play by Suzuki! He throws him out at second base. What a play! He's off the ivory and guns it right to Swanson at second base. Wow. That's going to be a single. Trying to stretch it. Wow, that's going to be a assist 8-4 put out. Nice play by Suzuki out there. It's going to bring up Teoscar Hernandez, who is 1 for 2 with a single his last time up and a run scored. One and 0 count. Nice play off the Ivy. Actually, 1 and 2. He didn't single. He didn't get a run scored. I'm sorry, single. Because you never know with that Ivy. You know, it's like it may not go the right way, but he did. He got it right with his glove, picked it up, and threw a strike to second. 1 and 1 count. A challenge by. It's actually a challenge, and that's going to be a ball. And guess what? The umpire did it again. He missed it by 2.3 inches. Huh? He called it a strike, and it was 2.3 inches. I don't get it.
I need to go to Wrigley Field once in my life.
Yeah, me too. Me too, Gator. That and where Salty's team go. I want to go there too. To the oldest cathedrals, you know. And that's a 2-1 count of the game, you know. Those are the 2 ones right there. And oh no, he let up a gopher ball. He let it go. Oh my goodness, that's out of the stadium. That was gone out of the stadium. Home run, Teoscar, his 11th home run this season. Wow. 7-5 now. That went out at 111.2 miles per hour, but that was gone.
Fenway is awesome. Great experience.
Yeah?
Yep, Fenway is always a good time.
Yeah, I would like to go there. That ball was on, I don't know the name of those streets, but that was on Yoshi or whatever part, I don't know what they call it, but that was gone. I mean, that over the Walkie Park, I don't know, that's in Boston, I think the other one is, right?
443 feet. Wow.
Wow, crushed it. It's now 7-5, and it's going to bring up Kiki Hernandez. He's ABS challenged by the Chicago Cubs, and that's going to be a strike, so it's going to be overturned. The umpire messed that up again. Oh boy. Umpires made 3 of those ABS mistakes. Both teams keep their 2 challenges, and that's going to be a ground ball foul. It's 0-2 on Kiki. I tell you, long ball city tonight. 4 by the Cubs and 2 by the Dodgers. And did he swing? First base says he did swing. No, he actually didn't. Say the umpire called him out. That's going to be the inning. But the Dodgers inch closer with a Teoscar Hernandez solo home run. And it's, what was it? 7-5. I forgot what the score was. I completely forgot. 7-5. Going to the bottom of the 6th. So they got 1 run on 1 hit and none left on.
4th inning, and Junior Caminero has 2 home runs already.
Wow. That's a good place to get your, like I said, you get the home runs up and everything, and you get a nice week. Nice 3 days there, I guess, right? Whew. You can get like, before you know it, you can have 40 home runs when he gets out of there. So there we go. So now, coming up in the bottom of the 6th for the Cubs.
That one went 443 feet too. Wow. Same as Teoscar.
Wow. They're bombing. They're taking some bombs now. They're hitting some bombs. It will be Swanson, Alcantara, and PCA coming up for the Cubs. Well, let's check the scoreboard, see what's going on there. Not that many more left in the games left. Yep, seems like the same stuff going on. Oh, look at this. Bottom of the 7th. Cardinals 6, Yankees 5. This game is getting close. What did the Yankees do? Home run by McCann, his 10th, and Caballero, his 12th. So the Yankees are bombing some home runs too now. So Michael Phelps is there, and the guy from, like I said, the guy from gets. What did I say the guy's name? I forgot his name. Michael Phelps is there, the swimmer, next to the guy. They're probably going to do the take me out to the ball game or something, right? Better call Sal, that guy. Anyway, sitting right next to him. Didn't know Michael Phelps was a Cub fan, but whatever, right? 0-2 count on Swanson, who walked and he popped out. That's going to be a ball. Henriquez is still in the game. Oh, Bob Odenkirk is his name. I forgot. I had to look in I told you, I had to look in the library in my head. Go to the alphabet. That's going to be a 101 mile per hour pitch. He did 101 mile per hour on that pitch. Where's my Sizzler steak?
Bob Odenkirk.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it, Gator. 2-2 count, and pitch is swung on, and that might bloop in. It's going to bloop in for a base hit. And I think he stays. Ooh, he gets back, and he's going to stay there.
Better call Saul.
Yep, you better call him.
It's Saul Goodman.
Sal Goodman, that's right. Base hit for Swanson. He's going to bring up Alcantara, who is 1 for 1 with a 2-run home run, his first major league home run. The pitching coach is out there to talk to Henriquez. Yeah, so I think one of those guys are going to do take me out to the ball game, right? Because they always get a special guest to do it. I mean, last time I did the game was a couple of days ago with the Cubs. I guess they had Bill Murray out there, but then Bill Murray's brother did the take me out to the ball game, which I didn't even know it was his brother until I started watching that Shameless show. And they said Bill Murray's brother. I was like, what? He's got a lot of brothers. He loves those Cubbies. And we got a pinch hitter, Ian Happ for Alcantara. Ian Happ is pinch hitting for the kid. And Ian Happ, he takes a ball, he's batting .216. So the Cubs are going to have a quality bench. They got Ian Happ, they got Michael Conforto, ex-Met, and then they're going to get another ex-Met coming tomorrow probably. Let's throw to first. He's going to be safe. One disengagement. You're going to get Tyrone Taylor coming tomorrow. I tell you right now, that guy can play the field. He was great in the field for the Mets. He just wasn't a real big hitter until now, all of a sudden. It's a 100-mile-an-hour pitch. Come on now. Where's my... Get that out of the way. It's my Sizzler. I got to keep that... Every time he's up. Timeout by Happ. This kid's cooking, man. He got up to 101 already. Let's go. Let's get it up to 102. I seen somebody the other day, yesterday, pitch 103. And then I saw Mazeroski, when I did his game, 105. That's going to be inside. That's a 94. Come on, get rid of that pitch. We don't want that. Get away. 3-0 count.
Every time you do the Sizzler, I get hungry for some bacon.
Here you go. Bake it up, baby. Oh, well, I'm a diabetic. I can only have turkey bacon. But it sounds good, baby. It sounds good. Oh, 100 mile an hour. Here we go again. 100 mile an hour. He stays there with that pitch. That pitch doesn't go lower. It gets higher, but not lower. 3-1 count to Happ. Swung on and missed. 100 mile an hour. Oh, he's going to throw him out at second. What a play. They get him out at second. But he did get a 100 mile an hour pitch. So he picked him right. Betts gets the, yep, he gets it down. Perfect. That's an out right there. Thrown out. Swanson trying to stretch it. Actually trying to get a stolen base. So Ian Happ got a 3-2.
Luis Garcia Jr. 2-2 run shot. Yanks winning. Boo.
You see that? And that's a walk. 101 mile an hour pitch. You made me. And he walked him. But you see what just happened. You just said it. The guy who just was traded gets the Yankees. The Yankee fans are going nuts probably right now. And then
Luis Garcia, welcome to New York. Wow.
Exactly. Sandy and Gator. Exactly. Now it makes what's his name look like he's a genius, Cashman. It always seems like that with Cashman, right? He's never a problem. Never has a problem. He's been there when George Steinbrenner was alive. He outlasted him. Crow Armstrong, 1 for 3, and that's a 1-0 count. He got a single in the first and run scored.
Minutes.
That's a 100 mile an hour pitch. Come on, we got the sizzle here. Woo! This guy's burning up that guy's. Imagine what the catcher's glove looks like at the end. Swiss cheese. I knew it. I knew Woody's here somewhere. That's 100 mile an hour. Come on, you can't. He's not passing it. He's going. Come on, get it up there, buddy. Let's go. Come on, bring it on. Bring it on. Come on, let's get to 103. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. 2-1 count. That's inside 100 again. That's going to be a 3-1 count. He's wild with the 100, you know. He's wild with it. And in the bullpen is warming up is Scott, a left-handed pitcher for the Dodgers. So he might be coming out pretty soon if he keeps missing. And that's going to be right down the middle. Oh, it's only 93. What is that? It's a 3-2 count. Messing with me. Crazy. Here we go. 3-2 pitch coming up. Nope. Armstrong takes the timeout. And it was way before the guy was going to pitch, so there you go. I don't want to make him throw a 100-something mile pitch and stop him. That'll be dangerous. Here we go. 3-2 pitch. Runner on first. 1 out. Low at 101, and he walked him. See that? He's wild. He's wild. That's another walk. Well, actually, this is his first walk. He didn't even walk anybody. So it's runners on first and... How could it be on first and second? Did I miss... Oh, my God. I missed Happ. What did he do? He single? What did he do? I missed Happ when he got the base. Anyway, he walked him. That's right. He walked Happ and him, right? So they're checking him. You know, the pitching coach is out there to slow down the process because the pitcher is warming up because Henriquez was be coming out. So no more, probably not going to be any more sizzler tonight, but at least I got one. Suzuki's up. Suzuki is 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run in the first inning. Cubs 7-5, bottom of the 6th. One for 3, I meant to say. Did I say 1 for 2? He walked 2. And that's going to be a 99. Come on, dude. 99. What happened? 1-0. 99. I got to throw those out. Throw them out. We don't want that. Up. What happened now? Somebody jumped out and said timeout. So, okay. Love it when they jump out in front of people. Let time out. All right, so here it goes. 1-0 pitch. That's low. Now he's doing 89s. Come on now. 2-0 count. This is probably his last batter. If he doesn't get Suzuki anyway. Or if he does. Two-0 count. That's inside. That's 101 and it's inside. Uh-oh. He can't. He's pitching wild. Roberts got a hat off. When he got his hat off, Roberts, forget about it. You know, whoop. Put it back on. 3-0 count. He's about to throw another, maybe walk another batter. Right down the middle, 100 mile an hour, called strike, of course. I'm cooking up the bacon here, people. Come on now. Get your nice sizzling bacon. 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Swinging, miss. 102. He hit the 102. He's about to throw his 30th pitch since he came in the game. Last inning. Was it last inning? Maybe, I think it was. 102, 3-2. Timeout again. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Oh, I'm excited. 105. Let's go. Swung on. No, it's 101 walk. He walked the batter. Oh, no. He walked all batter. And there comes Roberts. It'll be all over. My sizzler will be done. He took away my sizzler guy. Bases are going to be loaded. He's coming out. He threw 30 pitches. He threw over 102 miles an hour tonight. And Roberts is going to pat him on his back. Say, hey, great job, buddy. See? He never goes, give me that ball and get in the dugout like some other managers did, you know? What do you think this is? You're going down to the minors. Anyway, new pitcher coming in. Oh, boy, I like that. You don't get that many 100-plus mile an hour pitchers nowadays, but I know there's some of them. I know Salty's got one I like. Two of them. Salty's got two. Number 41 and, of course, Chapman. I'm not sure if Gator has them or not, but I'll find out. I'll find out you pitchers that are 100-plus. Anyway, so Salty and... Wait, Salty said it? Yeah, Lou, I told you, Yankees know how to pull those deals. Hello, he said he basically said hello to New York, saying, "You got me, baby." You know? Yep. 7-6, top of the 8th. Yankees lead. Blue Jays 3, Astros 1. Top of the 7th. Rays now lead 8-1. Bottom of the 5th. Like you said, Junior Camaro's second home run of the game is 32nd. Wouldn't be surprised if he hits 3 or 4. Padres at D-backs, no score, bottom of the 1st. Giants 3-0, top of the 7th. What is it? Still in the top of the 7th? Still 3-0, top 7th, yeah. And the Pirates at Brewers 4-3, middle of the 8th. And that is everything. And of course, the Phillies did win. Tanner Scott in the game, ERA of 2.42. He's given up 4 home runs and 47 games. So Tanner Scott is the third pitcher coming in for the Dodgers. And swung on and missed Bregman is 1 for 3. He doubled his last time up. And a run scored. So, Scott. Third pitch again. That's another swinging miss. We got a 0-2 count right there. Oh, 2 count. Bases are juiced. Pitch from Scott, and that's going to be a swung on and missed. And that's going to be a strikeout. First strikeout for Scott. 2 outs. Big strikeout right there, I would say. Brings up Kelly. Carson Kelly. He's 1 for 3 with the 2-run home run. Trying to stop this from, that's a strike. 0-1. Yeah, he only throws 96. Boo. I'm used to the hundreds now. Let's go. Get it up there. Next pitch is going to be swung on and whoa, wait a minute. Is it fair? Oh, foul. Right down the right field line, but in the stands for a foul. 0-2. Oh, no, that's a wrong bat. Wrong pitch. Sorry, guys. Top step off. There is not I swear, there is not a seat available in Chicago. Wrigley Field. 0-2. Ooh, did he swing? Nope. They said they didn't check it. So still it's 1-2. One and two pitch. Did he swing? First base umpire says, nope, I did not. He did not. 2-2. Bases are loaded. 2-2 count. Swung on, and that's foul back. Out of play. Bottom of the 6th, Chicago 7, LA 5. Game slowed down a lot. Almost a 2-hour mark already.
I think the Dodgers will come back.
You think, Gator? That's low. Now he's got no place to put him. It's a 3-2 count. No place to put him.
Yankees gave the lead back up 9-7 Cards.
Oh my God, they got no pitching, Yankees. Come on. They got no relief pitching. 3-2, 3-2. Everybody up standing on their feet. And he struck him out, and Kelly's going to challenge it. And I think Kelly's going to win that challenge, guys. I think that it was not a strike. I mean, I don't think it was a strike. Let's see. As my stuff is getting taken out. Nope. That's not a strike. I told you. That goes to the umpire right there. So a run comes in. Got to make sure my stuff doesn't fall apart here. Yep, so that's a walk. I mean, give me a break. I mean, how do you miss these calls? That was not a strike, and I saw it. So an RBI walk for Kelly. And that's going to be a ground ball past the second baseman, and there you go.
Yep, Yanks went to church 3-run shot.
And just like that, they scored 2. They scored 2 on that. Yep, 10-5. I don't think it's a double. He went to second on the hit. run score. So 2 RBIs, that's 3 RBIs, that's 10-5, just like that. And the umpire tried to call him out on a strike 3. You see, if he didn't have ABS, they would not be losing 10-5 now. They'd still be losing 7-5. You see what's going on with the ABS? It helps and hurts. And that's a 0-1 count to Horner, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. The umpire tried to say there was a strike 3, and then the ABS challenge said it was a ball. And then there was a 2-run shot. So it's 3 runs, just like that. Just like that, the Dodgers thought they were going to get out of the inning. They did not. And now it's a 2-strike count on Horner. But you see how it works, guys? It helps and it hurts. 0-2 count, and he swung on and struck him out. But the Dodgers get 3 more runs, and they make it 10-5. Going to the 7th, top of the 7th. All right, so what we got? We got 1, 2. They got 2 hits and 3 runs, and left what? Bases. They've left 2 men on the base. But like I said, you know that changes things when that happens. Coming up, top of the 7th for the Dodgers will be Kiki Hernandez, Alfonso.
Rays were just showing off a video of home runs from newly acquired Liam Hicken. It looked like 6 of them were off Peralta, LOL.
Well, yeah, of course they're going to have. I mean, they're showing what happened this year with the Mets uniform on. Maybe they're trying to just get that out of the way, you know. I mean, he gives up home runs, you know. He did that with Milwaukee too. But I'm telling you, I think he's gonna have a great game. If he doesn't, then he's gonna have a bad rest of the year. I think he's gonna be all right. I think he just had to get out of New York. I don't think he, you know, liked it. The pressure of New York, big town. You know, you're under the microscope, either in New York or California.
Both the Dodgers and Yanks are losing, so we can be happy.
Salty loves it when the Yankees.
Yep, salty.
See, you guys love it, huh? You guys are battling each other. You know that. You know, you Salty and you, both in the same division. Ian Happ is in the outfield now, and Boyd is still pitching. So it's Alfonso, 89 pitches. So it was Alfonso. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a run RBI. And 90th pitch is strung on, and that's going to be hit to left field and 1 out. Ian Happ just got in the game, and now he's just got the first out of the inning. So we got 1 out. It's going to bring up Shohei Ohtani. So Boyd is really pitching a good one. He's in the 7th inning, and his 90th pitch right now. He has 90 pitches, and Ohtani is 2 for 3.
But we also agree on NYY, so we let the boys settle it on the field. Will be fun.
Yeah. 0-1 count, 2 singles and a run scored by Shohei. Boyd's probably, this is the last inning, 3, a ground ball.
LOL.
Right to second. Over to first. That's a quick 2 outs already. 4-3 put it. 2 quick outs right there. And this is probably Boyd's last inning. Pitch. Oh, it's probably it. He's coming out right now, Boyd. They're not going to let him bat against Podges. So what a game by Boyd. Gives up 5 runs. Pitches 6 2/3 innings, and he's coming out. So there he gets a nice hand, standing ovation from the crowd. Look at that. That crowd is all Cubs. I don't see no LA Dodgers in there. Scooble's going to pitch against all Cub fans tomorrow. Anyway, pitching change is being made. And don't you love it? If this is what you want. This is what I want. I want my starting pitchers to go almost 7+ or 6+. I think that we do have a kid. The kids can do it. I think that next year it should be, and then adding some new blood and some veterans. I think the Mets will be all right. So we'll see. Not a lot of people. I understand it's Monday. Everybody's like Monday, and then it's like trade day. Plus, it's not a lot of baseball on tonight. It's all right. I do appreciate everybody that's here. It gets a little crazy when you don't talk, when you're talking to yourself, but you know you got to do what you got to do. But anyway, so it was a lot of trades today. A lot of trades. And I think, like I said, a lot of, when I do a Met game again, it's going to be different. The team's going to be so different. I'm going to be like, who's that? Who came up? What's up? But that's the way we
Agreed.
wanted it.
They need to let these pitchers go longer, often pulling them in the 5th.
Yeah, you're right, Salty. I mean, you want them to go longer if they can. And Podges is 1-4, and Thornton's in the game. Thornton, new pitcher for the Dodgers. And that's Trent Thornton, ERA of 2.97. He's allowed 4 home runs in 31 games. So Trent Thornton, new pitcher. And that's going to be a 1-1 count to Podges, who's 1 for 3. He got a single in the first and run scored. I mean, it started off with the Dodgers a 3-run jack.
Good work, Billy. You might be talking to yourself doing Mets games. Just messin'.
No, Salty, you might be right. You might be right. The rest of the year, oh my God, yeah. That's why That's why it's not gonna be that many games a week. Put it that way. I can't. I'm only gonna do the rookies, the kids who pitch. That's it. And so far, the rookies are not playing. I mean, Manai is pitching tomorrow. Plus, I'm doing that game for Gator, for Peralta, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, they're just showing the trades. So, as I was saying before, does anybody know why? Is it? Even though I think the Blue Jays are still have a chance at the wild card. I haven't looked at it, but why did they give Guzman and then they gave Varso? Are they cashing it in? Did they get anybody? Or they were just sellers? I was going to ask that guy, but he didn't respond to me. The other guy he came in as a Blue Jay guy. I don't know if he's still here. I got to go back in my chat. But I know Salty and I know
they cashed it in.
They cashed it in? See that? I know it. Thanks, Gator. So that's going to be a ground.
They don't really have a chance.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you again, Gator. So it's a 3-2 count on Podges. That's a good pickup. That's a good pickup for Houston. Varsho, . and the Dodgers get, I mean and the Cubs getting Guzman. Right? The Cubs got him, right? Yeah, I think they did. And that pitch is swung on, and that's going to be popped up, playable for the first baseman in fair territory. Makes the catch.
I do like the outside view of the trades.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you,
Or
Salty.
what you all have to say.
No, I don't say. I say what I want to say. Salty, I'm telling you right now, you got a good. They said it. You would. The second best trade of the day was the Rushman. That was a real good one right there, man. Oh, they got some volleyball. Is it 3 outs already? So they're doing okay. They're doing take me out to the ball game. So it's a 7th-inning stretch. Hold on. Where's my 7th-inning stretch? We'll do it in a 7th-inning stretch. No, that's not it. Oh, Woody. They take my 7th-inning stretch away. Oh. Everybody, 7th-inning stretch time. I was wondering what's going on there. So it's not those actors, or the actor, or the
Big splash at least.
yeah, big splash. I mean, is he still on the IL? Is he still on the IL? Rushman? Because I thought he was off, and then he must have went back on. I don't know. Oh, that's the wrong one. All right, so 7th inning will be Ramirez, Swanson, and Happ.
Alex Burleson 3 home run night at Yankee Stadium.
Wow. Wow. You know what they're thinking now, right, the Yankees? When Alec Burleson comes up available.
He should be back soon.
Yeah, see that? He should be there for you guys. I'm sure he'll be, he'll be good for you. But I'll tell you right now, Alec Burleson, the Yankees, Cashman, and the Yankees are going, when Burleson is up for, trade, he'd be perfect for Yankee Stadium. Short porch and everything. He got 3 home runs tonight. Oh, my God, he must love that. Guys who are in the left, is he a lefty? I think he's a lefty, all right. I can't tell if not. Anyway, ground ball, foul, Ramirez. And new pitcher, no, same pitcher. No, different pitcher. Hold on. Hernandez is pitching now. How many guys that they got with the name Hernandez? Dude, you know that, right? Yeah, and he struck him out, Hernandez. Hernandez is struck him out. So Ramirez struck out, and the first strikeout for Hernandez.
He's a lefty yet. Good for the short porch.
Oh my God, man. Wow. He must be salivating, man, coming to Yankee Stadium. Burleson. Wow. So get this. The Dodgers have 2. That's a strike. Swanson, 1 and 2. Swanson is single last time up and was thrown out at second. Wasn't he? I think he was thrown out. Yeah. But anyway, get this. Not only do they have a Kiki and a Teoscar Hernandez, now they got another Hernandez pitching. That's 3 Hernandezes on the Dodgers. 0-2 count to Swanson from Hernandez. They must like that, sir. They must like that name. That's going to be a ground ball, base hit up the middle. Swanson gets another hit. Second in a row for Swanson. That is crazy. He might. He does. Does he have another chance for another at bat, Burleson, Gator? I would love to see 4 home runs. That's been a while they've done that. Oh, he's at 99 miles an hour, almost a sizzler. Almost a sizzler. Hap walked his first time up. Came in for Alcantara. Oh, give me a sizzler. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Swung on and missed. Oh, he went down to 88. What that? What that? 1-1 count. They got a 5-run lead, bottom of the 7th, but I don't, like I said, I don't trust any lead when you got 2 good teams. So there you go. 2-1 count. Boy, the Yankees were on my spin tonight, today early. They went out like second to this game. You know that, right? Yankees went out second to this game.
He'd have to go around most of the order in the 9th for another chance.
Okay.
Doubtful.
Thank you. So yeah, if this could have been the Yankee game tonight right now, but it was taken out, and this was the last game standing. So it's a 3-2 count on Hap. And they're looking at Scoreboard. They were showing that guy Scoreboard over here. Hey.
Well, been a good game. Cubs Dodgers is a good game though too.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. I said I'm glad that I got these two because I was, saying, wow, they just got the trades going, and next thing you know, boom. Swung on and ooh, okay, well, he fouled it off right in front of the catcher. I thought for sure that was a strikeout, but nope, 3-2. Well, we're gonna find out tomorrow if Peralta and Skubal are gonna do good for their teams. That's gonna be fouled out of play. Oh wow, he's gonna. So Peralta's gonna pitch in Colorado then tomorrow. Oh boy. Yeah, that's probably why they showed those home runs, because he probably got rocked this year. And that's going to be a strike amount. I just remember what you said there. I forgot they're not in. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Not it. Strike out. First one for Hernandez.
Not a good place for your first start, LOL.
Exactly what I was saying. Crow Armstrong is 1 for 3. I was just saying that. I was like, oh, that's why they were showing.
Rockies kept Hunter Goodman. That was surprising.
I know, isn't that weird? Maybe they figure they can, I don't know. Does he still have a contract, or is he, he probably does have a contract. 1 for 3, single walk, 2 runs scored. It's a 1-0 count. That's going to be a swung and foul. Right field stands. Every time I see Pete Crow Armstrong, I shake my head because the Mets did the worst thing in the world, getting a player from the Cubs that really nobody really liked, and he didn't like the Mets. He stayed there till the end of the year.
Still under control, but I thought someone would have overpaid.
Yeah. I guess they would call, and maybe they were fielding some offers, but maybe it just didn't work for them. So 1-2 count.
Man, if the Mets had PCA.
Yeah, I just said, don't remind me, Gator, because, like I said, it was all about Lindor talking to his buddy, saying, "Hey, listen, you want to come play for the Mets?" And then he gets in what's his name's head, and next thing you know, he comes here, and then we find out that he doesn't really want to be a Met. He stays here, and then he takes off to go. Where did he go, to Detroit? So we lose Pete Crow Armstrong.
Rutschman might be a better overall player than Goodman. Better D leadership and handling a staff from what they are saying.
I'm telling you, Salty, you got a good one there, buddy. I can't wait till him to come back. He's on my fantasy team. Just to let you know that. Him and JT Realmuto, which I don't, even though it's a Philly, but what are you going to do? He's good.
Salted odd 3,394 as long as he stays healthy. All PCA is a baller, and Max Clark for debt is PCA 2.0, it looks.
Yeah. He's a baller, you're right. 2-2 count, and Swanson was running on the pitch. Go back. He's like, what? You gotta go back? Yeah, you gotta go back, bro. he stole off the pitcher, but PCA's upset. I never seen that before. He flew out, but he was upset because he just missed that pitch. He just missed that pitch. He knew it. He's like, oh, he throws it back.
Rutschman is your catcher. Nice.
He just missed it, so that's the end of the inning. So no runs, 1 hit and 1 left. We're going to the 8th inning, coming up in the 8th inning. I don't know who's coming up. Who's coming up? Oh, Edmund, Freeman, and Betts. Let's go and check the scoreboard. The poll. See what's up. Who's favored to win this series? Even though the first game right now. So we got 13 votes. Thank you for the votes. Appreciate it. 77 for the Dodgers and 23. I think you know why everybody's doing that? Because Scoreboard is pitching tomorrow. That's my opinion. That's what I think why this poll is saying Dodgers. But then again, it's only Dodgers can come back in this game. You never know. But we'll check it at the end to see what the real, what people really think, or at the end conclusion. Yep. It's been tough, we got the most taken from, I think the Mets were taking from us, which I knew and I was okay with. I called every single one of those people's names. I told you Lindor could have went. Who was the biggest jackass, Foxy? Somebody I was saying? Oh, about what? The guy. Okay, I got you. The shorts.
Who is the big donkey?
The second baseman, the Detroit, the Cubs guy who came over to the Mets. She just got what she said. Yeah, that was the guy. Yeah, he definitely was. He didn't stay. Like I said, we gave up a great player in Pete Crow Armstrong for that guy. Anyway, that's a fly ball out. That's what she's saying. That's why she's saying that. That's 1 out. Yeah, she didn't like that at all. Nobody liked it really, but what are you gonna do? We don't make that decision. So 1 out. Brings up Freeman. He's 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored in the first inning. Well, actually, he didn't get on. I guess he didn't get. Oh, that's right, he didn't get in there. He got a single, so he didn't get no run scored. Like I said, the game started off like a house of fire for the Dodgers. The first 4 batters got hits. Ohtani single, Podges single, and then Edmund hit a 3-run home run, and then Freeman hit a single, and then.
Yeah, the pain of the trade was good for a minute. No, Baez help you win games?
No, we didn't even get the playoffs, I don't think, that year. I don't think we got the playoffs that year. I have to look that up. That's a good call. I don't think we did. because he was gone that next year, or maybe he did he. No, I think he was gone that same next year. The next year. It's so long. I mean, it had to be like the
Linder's buddy that didn't care about us fans.
There you go. See? Foxy's telling you. Didn't care about the fans. He didn't care. He didn't care at all. 2-2 count on Freeman, and he swung and fouls it off. Yeah, it was bad. You're giving up a young kid like that for this, you know. I mean, the Mets didn't have any place to put the kid, you know, and the Cubs took him and made him a star. The Mets didn't make him a star. I'll tell you right now, I don't think the Mets made him at all. He was a good player, you know, and that's a strikeout. But the Cubs made him a great player. I believe that, in my opinion. That's a strikeout. Freeman's out. 2 outs. First strikeout for Thornton. So, yeah, you know. Mets make some bad trades. And I'm not sure if that was Stearns or not. It might have been Stearns that did that. I have to check it. I don't know. Because Stearns has been here for almost close to five years now. He's got a 6-year contract, I think so. Or is he like a 4-year right now? And he got a 6-year. I forgot. Oh, Mookie Betts is 0 for 3. That's going to be a ball upstairs. So, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. We thought it was going to be good. It just turned out bad. And then when you look at PCA, you're like, oh, my God. What are we doing, man? But like I said, that's the same thing that happened. That's why they think. I mean, Stearns came on today. He said, you know, sorry, he apologized. But he said, you know, we got some good prospects here. And that's going to be a challenge by the Cubs. And that's going to be a ball. So the Cubs lose one of their challenges. The umpire was actually
I think
right.
That was before Stearns.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Thanks, Gator. It was just bad. And we gotta, and then you know what else is bad?
He walked after the trade. 6-year contract with debt. Baez's buddy was good at the time, just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, but you know, he didn't want to be a Met. He did not. He stayed there for the time, and then he got out. Boom. I think they were offering him. He don't want it. So that was it. He went to Detroit. And that's a fly ball by Mookie Betts, center fielder. Speak about the devil. Not the devil, but Pete Crow Armstrong makes the play, and that is the inning. Quick one right there. That was a quick one.
Do you have a most hated Met all time?
Well, I don't know why, but I think the most hated Met was Bobby Bonilla. That's my opinion, and I think that's a lot of people saying Bobby Bonilla was the most hated Met. So, but look what he got. He gets every, is it July 1st? To 2030 or something like that, or whatever it is. Gets $1 million. So he knows he knew what he did. Bad one. That's a bad trade. That was a bad one too. Anyway, although he was pretty good a couple of times on that team, you know. But that's what I think that's most hated. I think
Jason Bay too.
Jason Bay, yes. Jason Bay was a disappointment. I mean, this guy just didn't do anything for the team. But then again, it might be because these guys are not used to playing in New York, you know. So that's it for that inning. No runs, no hits, none left. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Cubs 10. Dodgers 5. Yeah, you know, I mean, Suzuki, Bregman, and Kelly. What are you going to do? You know, I mean, we don't, like I said, you know, they get these, you know, big stars coming in. Big. I mean, a lot of them just were not good for New York. And you know, a lot of them left New York and became Hall of Famers. Nolan Ryan, you know. Well, Tom Seaver was going to be a Hall of Famer either way with the Mets and whatever. Jeff Kent, who just got in this year. So you know what I'm saying? They come from and then they prosper somewhere else. Kiki Hernandez, no, that's not Hernandez. Seiya Suzuki 1 for 3, a 2-run home run, a walk, and 2 runs. The guy's name is up top as in Suzuki. It should be bottom. Anyway, the pitcher's still in there, Hernandez, and that's going to be a ball 1-1. So, like I said, you walk around the majors. You go around the majors. There are so many ex-Mets now. With what just happened today, there's more. There's going to be more ex-Mets. 1 and 2 to Suzuki.
I was thinking about this today. Johan Santana deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, I think so. I think Johan Santana should be. Yes, I agree. Oh, no, he missed it. Suzuki just missed it. Left fielder right underneath it. Makes the catch. Well, with that new one that they call the going back and checking out the old people that they missed. That's why Jeff Kent is in the Hall of Fame, which he should have been anyway. I don't know why they said he wasn't. Shouldn't have been for those years that he was in the eligibility. So they're going back again, and maybe, and that's a ground ball right to third, over the first, and he throws it wide, but Freeman gets him, and that's 2 gone. 5-3 put out. That was, who was that? That was Bregman. So, yeah, so they're going to go back and do that and see what happens. Somebody's always going to get put in. 5-3 put out. And it's going to bring up Kelly. What happened there? Kelly is 1 for 3 with that 2-run home run, and he's got a walk. So 1-0 count right now. Yeah, that's going to be that Mike center fielder makes the catch. That's going to be an easy inning right there. We got an easy one. So no runs, no hits, none left. This is the final at bat for the Dodgers. They trail 10-5. Game started picking up now. It's almost over. There's a couple of them that should be in. Like I said, I already, I'm always, I think that. Do you think that Pete Rose served? Now, what's your guys' opinion? Do you think that Pete Rose served his time and he's passed away now? But he was such a great hitter. He made mistakes. We all make mistakes, right? And he made mistakes. Unfortunately, cost him his, never gets a chance to.
Santana was traded from the Twins to the New York Mets for Carlos Gomez, Philip Humber, Deolis Guerra, and Kevin Mulvey.
Oh my God! Remember Carlos Gomez?
Pete Rose and Bonds should be in.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you very much for that. I was just going to say they made their mistakes, but they played the game. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to, like I said, if you're going to tell me.
I hate all that drama stuff. Just put them in. They belong.
Exactly. Like I said, Gator, you basically said, they said, well, you know what? But yet they still got Bonds as the home run champion. You still got Pete Rose as the most hits in baseball, but yet they're not where they should be. And they should be. And I'm going to say one more thing, and I've been saying it for a long time. Keith Hernandez and Don Mattingly should be in that Hall of Fame for what they did to change the game. I don't care what they did off the field or what Don Mattingly had a short career. The guy should be in the Hall of Fame. That's my opinion. So now with this new, bringing the old people back, whatever. He just missed 2 times. I think Don Mattingly was in there 1 time, and then they didn't do it again. But you know what I'm saying? I think these guys should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yup, exactly.
So let's stop this. Let's stop this. You know, you're gonna do this. Put the right people in. Put them in. So here comes a new pitcher, the third one of the night for the Cubs. And Tucker is up for the Dodgers. Who is the pitcher? That's going to be Woodford. Woodford, his name is Woodford. New pitcher, Woodford. Woodford. And Tucker's 1 for 2 tonight. And it's just ball 1-0. Nobody left that game. Nobody's left the game. No seat has been. It seems like everybody's sitting on each other because it looks like it's so crowded. It's like everybody's like, ERA 7.46, 4 home runs. His second appearance with the Cubs. He was with Milwaukee this season. That's going to be a ground ball, base hit past the shortstop. Oh, boy. You know what? You never count the Dodgers out. You can't do it. Can't do it, people. Anyway. Yeah, it's crazy. So runner on first base. Here comes Teoscar Hernandez. 2 for 3, single, solo home run. That's a low outside. So tomorrow night we get to see
Kyle Tucker played on the same team as Pete Alonso in high school. Imagine facing that team.
Wow, that's got to be awesome, that team. So did Harrison Bader also play there? Because Harrison Bader went to school with Pete too, he said. When he played for the Mets, they were saying, well, Harrison Bader came from the same school, or maybe they played together. I don't know. They might be. I thought they played together. That's going to be a ball. 2-1. You see, it was funny because 2-1. It's 3-1. It was funny because I was upset, even though I'm
in college, not high school. He played with Pete.
Okay, great, thank you. It's always good to have Gator and Salty. They know their stuff. That's great. I was upset, and I said it a couple of thousand times before the All-Star game, is that Pete Alonso should have been their All-Star, but of course, Adley Rutschman, because he was well known with Baltimore, he got the nod, and I don't think he should have. Pete should have been the one. Just because they didn't know Pete Alonso that well, they didn't vote for him, which shouldn't have. I mean, I voted for him, and I'm a Met fan, and I voted every day for Pete Alonso. And now look, Pete Alonso, that's his team now. I don't care. Rutschman is gone. Pete Alonso is the new guy for that team. You watch. Watch, guys. That's going to be a double play. That's going to be a game. Oh, it's 2 outs, actually. Not a game. Score that of 5-4-3 DP.
Yeah.
Twin killing. Kills a rally. They're down to their last out. I'm telling you. I told Baltimore fans, I said, you guys, I'm jealous now. You guys, you're going to watch. Pete Alonso is going to go off. He may have been slow, but he's coming on. Alex Cole is their pinch hitter. Last hope for the Dodgers in this game. Pinch hitting for Kiki. Anyway, 1-0 count. Cole is batting .250. That's a pitch inside. 2-0. So, yeah. But we see we'll check it out tomorrow. Remember,
Wait, what? What was this vote for? Pete v. Adley?
That was the All-Star game. They gave him the nod, and he was half the season. He was out already. He had an IL problem already.
Can you repeat that, please?
Oh, Salty, that was I was saying that Pete Alonso should have been their All-Star, and Adley Rutschman was picked. Pete was way back. He had over 20 home runs. He had over what I think he has like 50 or 60, whatever. He had a lot. He should have been, and Adley Rutschman was picked for the Baltimore. From the fans did it. The fans picked him over Pete, and I think that Pete should have been the representative for the Orioles. And now look, Adley Rutschman is no longer a Baltimore Oriole, and now it's going to be Pete's team. That's my opinion. Pete's going to take over that team like he took over the Mets and did what he did with the Mets. And that's going to be game. Line drive caught. And this game is in the books. 10-5 victory for Chicago Cubs after today's.
I gotcha 2026. Prod Wright Pete for this year.
Yeah, I did every day. You could do 5 times a day. I did 5 times a day. I did it every Pete Alonso. But guess what? You got Baltimore fans that love.
I love Pete.
Right. They love Ashley. They loved
Good game.
That's good. They loved Adley Rutschman. They loved him. The Baltimore. You couldn't blame them. So that's it. But now Pete Alonso is the guy. So that was it, guys. That's the game. 10-5. It was a crazy first start of the game. The Dodgers came out. I thought the Dodgers were going to have a lot more runs. They only scored 2 more after that. But the Cubs, on the trade day, 4 home runs? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 home runs and took the game 10-5. Winning pitcher was Matthew Boyd, who goes 7-1, and I think the loser was Justin Roblatsky. He goes to 11-3. What a game! I mean, let's check the poll, see what goes on.
Yeah, he was the guy there involved, the leader. Now it's Pete.
Yeah, I'm saying, Salty, that's the leader right now. He's the man that they're gonna go, and people are gonna love him like the Mets fans love him. And when Pete comes back in September, that's gonna be a crazy day, because that's when he's coming back in September, to show how much the fans love him. Management didn't love him, but the fans did. Anyway, the final total. Hold on, did I mess that up? Okay. We got 14 votes, so I don't think it changed as much. Dodgers 79% and the Cubs 21%. So, but tomorrow, I'm not doing that Dodger game, but I'm doing the game for Gator with the
Robleski takes the L.
Yeah. So okay. Thank you, Salty. And tomorrow, Peralta will be going, so we'll be doing that game. So watch for that on my channel. You'll see it. I think it starts about. What did you say about? What time did you say, Saul? What time did you say, Gator? Let's see. That's gonna be the last game of the night, I think, right? That's the last one. Hold on, I got it. That's gonna be at 8:40, so 8:30 I'll be on there. And yeah, I mean that's it. I mean
8:40, I think.
Yeah, 8:40. So I'll be on at 8:30. So it'll give me 10 minutes to get everything ready and go. That's everything, guys. I mean, thanks again for you guys, Salty always, and Gator always, and everybody else.
Good night, everyone.
And Foxy, thank you guys. Hopefully tomorrow we'll find out. I really do think that Peralta is going to be good. I just think that New York is a tough place to play for people that don't play there. So we'll find out tomorrow. Thanks again. You guys have a great night. And we'll talk tomorrow. All right? Take care, guys.